Those days that I spend at work, just imagine all the fun I'm going to have working on this thing when I get through working. And today was kind of like one of them days. I'll show you a little bit of what I did this morning. I originally made this throttle setup. Here it is right here. It's pretty dang complicated. Got a pedal on one end and a bolt that runs all the way through here and bolts to these wrenches and attaches to the carburetor. Made it out of a piece of threaded rod, and the threaded rod I was thinking would bind up on the hole here, so I stuck a piece of rubber hose over it. The problem is the rubber hose bound up too, and I punched this thing the other night and it stuck on wide open and made my heart flutter 2 or 3 times extra before I could get it cut off and all. So I decided I'd fix that, so I came out here this morning and I was gonna weld a straight piece of metal here, but then I thought, well, I just took my grinder and ground that down a little bit, and it works nice and smooth now. There ain't no way that'll stick. So that's good there. That works fine. So with that little mission accomplished, I went to work on my pedals. I had my pedals set up down in here. Geez, I bet you can't even see them because I ain't got enough light in here. Let me turn on some more lights. You want me to open the door so you can go outside and guard the house? I will if you want me to. Just don't go far. I want to know where you're at, okay? Well, don't look at me like that. It's all right. It's all right if I know where you're at. I just don't want you out chasing cats and upsetting the neighbors and stuff. Okay, so I was talking about the pedal. I originally had that rubber pad off that pedal down there because I felt like it was kind of getting in the way of the gas pedal. So I adjusted the gas pedal down a little lower and put the rubber pad back on there and got over in there and sat and wiggled my feet around, and I think I'm liking that pretty good, so I decided I'd leave that like that and try driving it that way a little bit. The cool thing about this car is now that I got it drivable is it's just wicked fun, more fun than ever to mess around with this stuff. You know, when it wasn't drivable, it was kind of like a thought, you know, it's a thought. I'm thinking about one of these days I'm going to drive this thing, what it's going to be like and how this will fit and how that will work. Now that everything's done, I can just jump in it and actually drive it and see what I think and how it feels. And, oh, it just gives me a whole new level of excitement here. I'm so excited I'm about to explode. Anyway, I'm going to set this camera where it'll work good. It looks pretty good right there. What I want to do tonight is I want to letter these valve covers. This is a 53 Cadillac motor. These valve covers have Cadillac written right on them. Of course, you go to the car show, everybody's going to walk up and say, what kind of motor is that? Well, if it says Cadillac on it, it'd be kind of obvious, won't it? So what I did was I sent off to the factory and I got me a can of this high-dollar Cadillac valve cover lettering paint. This stuff is made with extra umps and all kind of oxidational recuperates, which makes it stick on there and go on there better than normal. This stuff's about $150 an ounce, and of course, being the wealthy dude that I am, I bought me up a whole big supply of it here, so I should be able to letter these Cadillac heads for a long time with it. That said, I'm gonna sit y'all right here and get out my highfalutin French paintbrush, and I'm just gonna paint the heck out of them valve cover letters, and we'll see what she looks like in a little bit here.